Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. I'm Shandra Lynn, and I do general messages from spirit. So they are general. Please take them how they resonate with you in your life, your situations, and your experiences. Disregard anything, like forget it or whatever. I have no idea what's going on with you. I just know, like, I felt called to do yours, and then I'm actually using this like little deck that I actually made. So I have no idea. Let's see what the main message. All right, so two popped out. We got Journey and Ancestral PTSD. No, I think that all reads backwards to you guys. I'm sorry. Um, and then Strength is on the bottom. Let me grab my shamanic healing really quick. So ancestral PTSD refers back to like generations of doing things a certain way for whatever reason. Now, where they originated from, right, whatever these symptoms are for you, and we're just going to call them symptoms, but they're normally going to be like actions, inactions, whatever. Things you don't let yourself do, things you do let yourself do, things that you don't want to do, but you do anyways, and you don't know why you did them. That is all ancestral kind of baggage and junk. Because what happens is at some point in time in history, somebody experienced something, learned how to survive it, and then had to repetitively use that to survive it. What happens is, as the generations give birth to new generations, they raise their generations without needing to respond that way because they don't need to survive. But because it's such a pattern, and because monkey see, monkey do, like we copy, right? Um, Monkey see, monkey do. So your children do as you do, not what you say. So it doesn't matter how much you tell your child or whatever you love them, or your best friend or whatever. Really doesn't matter how much you love them or show them that you love them and prove to them that you love them. They're still going to do what you do. So they treat themselves how you treat yourself. They allow stuff that you allow. It's monkey see, monkey do versus do what I say. You're going to do what I do before you do what I say. I hope that, I hope I'm not losing anybody. Um, so these symptoms become almost like just silent ancestral traits, right? But I call it PTSD because what your great grandmother needed to do is not what you needed to do. It's not, you don't live in that environment anymore. The only reason why it can be called PTSD is because you are out of it. You're no longer in that environment. You have to learn how to live in the new environment. So all of this coming up for you means that you have been on your journey for a while now, and now you're going really, really deep to deprogram these traits. They're traits and belief. Like, well, I can't do that because people treat, like, it's your mindset, how you believe everything is, how you believe everything is. But something's off kilter because it's really not universal. You're able to see different and be like, well, why is that different? And that's where you're just going deep. Well, what is that? Slow and steady. remember, as you're releasing these symptoms, you're also learning and replacing them. You're not getting rid of anything without putting something in its place. So be intentional. Be intentional when you spot, like, oh, well, this is how it's always been done. This is how I've always done it. This is how I feel or what I believe. But that's bullshit. So I'm going to choose to believe this instead of that. If you just claim, I no longer believe that, but you don't put something else in its place, then the energy comes and puts something in its place. Be intentional. How would you like to see the generations after you move? How would you like them to handle any kind of symptoms that come up for them? How would you like them to be able to openly see what's what's going on, or openly view it themselves? Slow and steady. For somebody, it almost feels kind of, I don't know, it's like wanting to fast track it because it's scary, wanting to fast track it because it's uncomfortable, wanting to fast track it because it's confusing. It's only those things for a minute, right? You've just got to let it flow and choose. Like, I know I'm no longer going to believe this, but I'm feeling this way right now. So I'm in a contemplation state. I'm in a pause. So that way I can allow these feelings to flow through me. So that way I can make an informed decision of what I'm replacing this with. And you can replace it with whatever the frick you want it to be. I mean, you could quit smoking and choose to, eat a spoonful of ice cream every time you want a cigarette. I don't necessarily know if that's exactly healthy or not. But you're giving up one habit to replace it with another. Humans are habits and addictions. You just get to choose what your habits and addictions are. All right, I got you. That one. Anger. It's okay to be angry. Just know that that's not the energy that's going to be staying. Look at it like a cake recipe. Anger is an ingredient in the cake. So we'll look at it like sugar, right? You're going to make a carrot cake. I don't know. Look at it like a cake, and it's sugar. Anger is the sugar. Without it, the cake is going to be absolutely freaking nasty. But with it, right, the cake is sweet. Kind of like the same thing with baking soda. You can really choose whatever ingredient you want for this anger. Just know it's not going in, it's not showing up to stay this. It's going in to change, right? It's part of a recipe. It's part of your recipe. It's part of the recipe of your journey. And to honor your energy. You got movement into balance. So remember, you can take a pause and you can take a break to think about it, but you can't spin in it. And honestly, let go of whatever the symptoms are, which is just let them go. Let them go with peace. Like, how badass are your ancestors for being able to survive shit, right? Pretty freaking badass. I am positive that they in no way wanted to put any kind of struggles on you. It's just, it was a different time. We don't get to choose what we're born into. We don't even get to, there's a lot of things we don't get to choose. We just get to choose what we do with it all. So you're moving up, you're letting go. Yeah, integration, healing energy, and home. So remember, your healing, your work is quantified. It reaches everywhere. It's happening, your healing is happening in the unseen first before it is happening in the seen, right? You are choosing completely new actions The whale card meaning breach. It's leaving the environment in which it's normally in to experience something that's not normal. Whales don't live on land, right? But we're not whales. You're not a whale. You're a human being. So if you feel like you're drowning and you're getting out of the water, like good for you. If you feel like you need to get in the water, then get in the water. Why is that even relevant? Is that it? I think that was it for the day, you guys. But you're doing great. And a lot of what is holding you back would be just really ancestral. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope it helps. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love y'all.